The opinions expressed in this show are the views of the host and not necessarily that of WTRW, 94.3 The Talker, or the Bold Gold Media Group.
The following presentation is paid for by Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate, who is solely responsible for its content. Portions transcribed.
All Century 21 real estate offices are independently owned and operated.
Good morning and welcome to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker. I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, and with co-host, fellow realtor husband, Pat Devaney. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm doing very good. Are you better than you were last week?
Yes, I've recovered from my traveling hell.
No more PTSD?
No more PTSD. Never American again. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. We have with us again Scott Frazier, owner of Infinite Interiors. How are you today?
I'm good, and thank you for having me back.
Thanks for coming back. We are here every Saturday at 11 a.m. and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. where we talk real estate. We have an exceptional real estate office with many outstanding realtors who've been guiding, advising, and assisting clients in matters for about 56 years.
Oh my goodness. During the week, feel free to email us with any questions you have at questions@jruddy.com. That's questions@jruddy.com. Or you can give us a call at 570-344-6724. And when you go to jruddy.com, click on the webcam tab and get a live view of Dunmore Corners. You never know what you're going to see. So we were in Charleston, and Jackie said you wanted, what was that drink that you drink in the morning? The first thing that you have to drink?
Coffee?
Yes. And the waitress goes, "Oh, you're from the North."
Yes, what? She knew exactly.
Yeah, she knew exactly where she was from because the way she said coffee.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah. She thought I was from Philadelphia, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it sounded Philly-esque.
Well, she knew you were from New York.
And she did. She was a sharp kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she knew her accent.
Yeah, she
her
did.
name was tight in accent.
Yes, she's from that area, but she goes to school at
the College of Charleston.
Right, and she said she's seeing more and more Northerners than ever before. Yeah, and how about this? That at the College of Charleston, the women outnumber the men 3-1.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know.
It's a very, very beautiful area, but I don't know. That is interesting. I mean, most of the colleges, when Patrick looked, they did say that the population, females were a little bit more than the males, but in this instance, there's a gap.
Yeah, the girl across the street from us goes to the College of Charleston.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I was asking her about where to go when we went there.
It's such a fun area. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Go there if you can.
Well, historic and beautiful, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lots to do. Check us out on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram.
Well, you're everywhere.
View our listings, search the MLS listings, and listen to archive radio shows by going to mobilefriendlyjruddy.com. That's JRUDDY.com. And I like to remind everyone we are a Century 21 Quality Service Pinnacle award-winning office. Time and time again, we're very proud of that. That is hard to achieve, but service, we do like to focus on our clients.
Yes, we have a wonderful office.
Okay. Back to Scott Frazier, who is an interior designer, owner of Infinite Interiors. How long have you been designing interiors and exteriors? Because we talked about that last week.
Yeah. I don't specialize in exteriors, but if anybody asks, I will certainly give them an opinion or a concept that they can follow. Just a nice guideline for them, just to make it a little bit easier. Because I think even now with outsides, that choices are endless.
Right.
And that didn't used to be.
No.
Right? Now the choices for exterior are endless.
Right. And I remember you saying in the past, if you wanted to do a quick change of the front of your building, is just paint your front door.
Yeah. Paint your front door.
Paint your front door.
I'm a big advocate for.
Jackie loves front doors.
Me too. I'm crazy about it.
There's just sometimes it just doesn't work, though. When I drive by a house, I'm like, what?
If you pick the wrong color, it doesn't work.
But you can change it in 25 minutes. You get some newspaper and a paintbrush and a little can of paint, and you're done.
But she's right. They don't.
They live with it.
Yeah.
They live with
Nope, it's already done, and they walk away. It would drive me nuts. I'd be getting out of bed at 3 a.m. Like,
It
I gotta
drives
go paint
me
the car.
nuts because I stop at the stop sign and I look left and right. I can't avoid it.
They
You know what
live, they live with the pain.
Yeah. You know what I'm crazy about with the front door? Because I want to do it to my own. And I keep trying to talk my husband into it, and he gets all nervous. But when you're in Europe, I want to lacquer it.
Oh.
If you go over to England, the doors are
shiny,
beautiful colors, and they're lacquered, and they're amazing.
Yeah.
It always looks beautiful.
You just gave me an idea.
Oh, look at that, Matt. Look what I did.
I have to go to Charleston.
He's
But I'm
ignoring
driving.
me.
He's driving.
An American?
Yeah.
No, I'm driving.
Scott Frazier, Infinite Interiors. You started off at Ethan Allen. You worked your way. You were at Penn Furniture. You were at the Greats here and locally. And then you went off on your own a while ago. How long are you booked out for? 6 months? A year?
No, right now about 4.
Oh, okay.
Really?
About 4 months
Wow,
out.
Good
Yeah.
for you.
All right. And last week you did mention that you are willing to do a consult if someone needed it, but you do a room at a time, or you can do a whole house.
Oh, yeah, it could just be a consult up to an entire house from a set of floor plans.
All right.
Or if somebody just bought a new house and they'd like room by room. So, the level of the work, it's dependent upon what the client needs.
And you're working on a slammer of a home
Yes.
in Monroe County right now.
Yeah.
Beautiful home. So you do it all.
Do it all.
All right.
Well, it's like I'm work for Ready Real Estate. I do it all. You have to do it all.
You have to do
You
it
have
all.
to do it all.
You have to. All right. So let's talk about different styles and the difference.
Yes.
Because I who go into a lot of homes, sometimes don't understand what you understand. I don't see what you see. You have an eye for that. So, there's all these different things that somebody can do with their interior.
Sure.
Right? Traditional, Baroque,
Rococo, mid-century, modern,
minimalist,
Victorian, minimalist, maximalist. Yeah, it's
contemporary.
Again,
What's
endless.
the difference between contemporary and modern?
Modern is modern, so that's going to be more design forward. Contemporary is current.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Modern is looking to the future.
Yeah, modern is more futuristic, and contemporary is today. It's more current.
Okay. I just thought
Which
of
you
that.
which you want to watch because that can slip into trendy. And trendy can be okay if you're the person who wants to change their living room or whatever space it is every couple of years, then yeah, you can jump into a trend. But if you don't want to do that, then do not.
Jackie
jump into
can
a
walk
trend.
into a kitchen and she can tell you exactly when it was
Yeah.
designed and
Yep.
put in.
100%.
She can tell. She says this is whatever, 2000s, 90s,
Yep.
80s. She's good.
Yeah. 100%.
I know.
When you see that bleached or pickled cabinet, you're like, okay.
Okay, 70s. Here we go,
Yeah.
Brady Bunch.
Or the dark Formica.
The dark Formica, that was Brady Bunch. Dark Formica. I grew up in that house. My mother's house was like that. We had dark Formica in the kitchen, and
Burnt orange.
no, there was orange and avocado green on the walls, and then all the appliances were avocado green. Sink, stove,
Oh, yeah.
fridge, everything was
Yeah.
avocado
So
green.
now if I was going to go back to that, that would be retro.
Totally. Totally. Yeah, see, Pat is hot on this.
Yeah,
He is.
but I will remind you, I think I told you this story one time. You were talking about eclectic and what that meant.
Yeah.
So-
because I'm a repeat offender here on the real estate
Yes, you
roundup.
come here
I am a repeat
often.
offender.
You are a go-to interior designer. And so we were driving by a house that had this lovely commode in the front yard. And then some statues.
And you're not talking to Louis the 14th
No,
French commode.
No,
No,
we're
no.
talking just a
No.
regular
Yeah.
commode, right?
It's terrible.
And then some plastic
talking right on
faux
Mid-Valley Plumbing,
flowers
yeah.
around it, or not in it, but around it.
Oh,
Okay, so
is that right?
And so anyway, he turns and he says, "Oh, I get it now. That's eclectic."
No,
And
no.
I said, "No, that's an abomination."
It is.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I'm sure he felt like he was upcycling, I guess. I don't
know.
There's no excuse for that kind of behavior.
No.
There isn't.
No, but
Let's
he
be
thought
honest.
Why? Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I'm saying, Pat, yeah. You said
That's
that.
eclectic.
It's eclectic because it had all these different things going on around the toilet.
So
And,
that's a junkyard.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
isn't it hilarious?
Yes.
All right, so back to styles.
Yeah.
And so what's in, what's out? What should people do?
Well,
think
mid-century
about?
modern's big. It's been big for quite a while. But the trend is starting to shift
What's mid?
from what I see.
All right, so we don't have.
Mid-century modern's very straight lines. Could be a little futuristic in just its shape.
Okay.
If there's a curve, it's a very slight, elongated curve. Nothing hard.
Okay.
Right? No heavy carving whatsoever. So it's sleeker, it's cleaner. It's usually low profile, meaning that the pieces are lower to the ground. Say if you had a server in your dining room, it's going to be a little lower to the ground than a piece that is Hepplewhite, or which would be higher up, something like that.
I never got into the country farmhouse, but I could certainly understand how people do that.
Yeah,
and like
because it's
that.
comforting. It's
Yeah.
homey.
Nor did I ever get into the minimalist,
Same.
and I am so happy to
I'll design
hear-
it for people, but it's not what I live in, right? But I'll design it for people, sure.
But it's on the way out, correct? Minimalist.
From everything I've seen, it is like that's on the way out, and I'm thrilled to say, grayish is on the way out.
Yeah.
And all the big gray trend that has been around for way too long.
So are white kitchens.
They're
not out, but
color is
they're
back.
decreasing in
See, I see a lot of
popular.
white ones.
Yeah, but
It's painted kitchens that are very in, like
okay.
deep navy blue, dark hunter green cabinets, but then with brushed brass poles. That stuff is really, really in vogue right
How
now.
about all the different? So I've seen painted kitchens though that bring in some wood, and different cabinet areas or on the island.
Only the island. Don't
Yeah.
mix tops and bottoms. I know the one time we talked about it, Pat had mentioned it, and I saw that was done for one hot minute. No, nobody's doing it because it was terrible to begin with. It's just a bad idea. Change the island.
Okay.
That's your go-to spot.
Right.
If you're gonna want to bring that kind of change in, that is more eclectic, Pat. When you choose a different material or species or color for the island than the rest of the back cabinetry, that you start to move into.
And then you could change the color without doing the heavy. We had him in. He does.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You did?
he colors the counters.
You're kidding.
Yeah, without
No.
changing them.
Without, Yes.
On what surface?
Any.
And he said he could do. They do Formica, right?
They do mostly for mica.
Okay.
Mostly Formica.
Okay.
They can change the color of
Yeah.
that. But go and talk to him. He was
And he's very reasonable.
reason.
Yeah.
And the cabinets too. They
Yeah.
do the cabinets and everything. He says,
And the bathroom.
Really?
But yeah, they do. Yes.
we
Yeah.
might have a new partner for you.
Yeah, I didn't know because I'm usually out picking new stone in a stone yard, like that
Right.
kind of thing.
They can do the
But
tiles.
that's
They can change the
incredible.
color of the tiles.
You're kidding.
No.
And does it have longevity?
yes,
Yes.
it's the same.
Because the durability is
No,
what I would be
it's-
concerned with.
No, very durable.
Wow.
Like,
you just have
when
to
they-
watch what cleaners you use.
Yeah. But I mean, that could be a cost-cutting.
Oh, absolutely. When you reglaze the
Effect
tub,
for someone,
he
really.
does the same process when they
Yeah.
reglaze the tub that they just do it to the tiles.
Like I think if you're trying to do, say, a kitchen on a budget, counters, if you're putting stone in, it's
is-
a big ticket
That's-
item.
Yeah.
and then you're
That
stuck with
could
it.
be really cost-cutting.
If you want to try it, and then you say,
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has a showroom.
yes.
Oh, that's great. That's a wonderful thing.
And we're doing different plugs for different people here this week.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's up on the Scranton Carbondale Highway.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a
We're not doing a plug for United Airlines. though.
I know.
We're not doing that.
high.
Or American.
Wait a
It's
second, wait a
American.
second.
American was the best.
United was good. American was not. Just to get the name right, we were talking about Bath Renew
Right.
Permaglaze.
Bath Renew Permaglaze, not the other guys.
We all got very excited.
We got very
Yes.
Yeah,
excited.
got caught up in the moment.
Yes, but
Bath Renew
see,
Permaglaze on the Scranton Carbondale
Yeah.
Highway.
they do all the different things where some of the other companies out there, they just do one. They don't do everything.
Multiple applications
Right.
Yeah,
on
he does
different.
everything.
Right.
And I think he would be a great addition for you. I mean,
Again, for cost cutting, if you're redoing a kitchen, it could be a
A
very
lot of
smart-
impact for a little outlay.
Yeah.
So
a lot of bang for your buck.
right. So that's something to consider.
Right.
So,
And also, he was talking about, well, I'm sorry, but you ever go into a house and the bathroom is pink or some funky Pepto-Bismol color and you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
He can change all of that.
Wow. That's incredible.
without
Without
jackhammering,
Right, because it's a
breaking
mess.
Yes,
That's
And-
the other part. If anybody's done it, it's a mess to live in.
And he redoes the clawfoot tubs, so
That's
Oh, yeah, that's incredible.
Bath Renew
Yeah.
Permaglaze. Let's get it right.
Bath Renew Permaglaze.
Okay.
All right, so getting back to all the different styles and
Yes.
things that we can do. Now, traditional seems boring, but it stands the test of time, as you like to say.
Yeah, the traditional is personally my favorite. Doesn't mean it's better. It just means it's personally my favorite. But to keep traditional from being boring, as you were saying, Jack, you need to put a twist in there somehow. So, I always like to think of the idea of putting that space together, but bringing in really, really modern contemporary art all over the place, because then you start to elevate it, right? And then you stop it from becoming grandma's house. Or bring in, if you're going to do that, bring it in. But maybe if you have a set of twin chairs in your living room, make those really modern just to bring it forward. So it doesn't feel like grandma's house. Or the area rug, another great place. Don't put a traditional rug in there. Don't put a Saroque. Put something really contemporary and modern down. And it can help keep that space traditional so the bones are really good and it'll stand the test of time, which will save you money because you're not changing over and over and rebuying. But it'll help keep it looking updated. And traditional's
Not
big.
old and stuffy.
Not old and stuffy. Not good.
It'll give it that pop it needs.
Yeah. So
all right.
no doilies. We're in a we need to
Doily
be
free
in a
zone.
doily
Doily
negative
free-
area.
doily free zone.
Doily free zone.
Okay. And so what do you see sometimes people do that they shouldn't do if they're mixing styles?
I think if you're going to mix styles without a designer, which I don't recommend, is to think of the line of the pieces. And you want to start to repeat that. So if you have things that, let's say, if you do have mid-century modern pieces, which are usually pretty sleek and pretty clean, straight lined, don't bring in a Victorian camelback sofa. It's not going to work together. So you have to look and think and see so you just want to think of the shape of the piece, and then the new pieces that you're going to select should complement those lines. It'll help you have a look that's a little bit more eclectic, but not look like things are slammed together that don't really belong together.
Yeah, so that could be.
Yeah. And that's where I think, like
Too
you were
busy.
saying, the farmhouse style that people were doing, that can be a difficult one to deal with because it's hard to mix other styles with it if that's something you want to do.
Aha, you got to
Yeah.
just stick with that.
You got to stick with that.
With us today is Scott Frazier, owner of Infinite Interiors. How does someone get in touch with you, please?
You can reach me at 570-933-0495 or email SCOTTFRAZIER1219@gmail.com.
Thank you, Pat.
Yes, we have a 1.7 acre compound. Listen to this. This is a compound. It's at 413-417 Main Avenue in Dixon City for $1.4 million. This includes 3 beautiful single-family homes, a rear open parcel that can be subdivided. It's got a 2-car garage, a 3-car garage, and a fenced-in beautiful pool with a pool house. This is great. The homes are amazing, and there's just too much to list here. This would be a great investment property, or you could be generational living. You want to live with your family, this would be perfect. So go to jready.com and check out 413-417 Main Avenue in Dixon City. This 1.7 acre compound with 3 homes, pools, and garages for $1.4 million, and that's listed by Debbie Cohut of our office.
Wow.
Yeah, the homes are beautiful.
In dazzling Dixon City.
No, but it's
Wow.
really nice.
That's
it's really-
incredible.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
Rebenak Appliance Store is our sponsor this week, and they are in Kingston. They beat any competitor's price. They offer same-day, next-day delivery. They're open 7 days a week with a modern showroom with hundreds of appliances on display. Rabinax Appliance is the only store in Luzerne and Lackawanna County that offers both free local delivery and removal of old appliances. Call 570-287-1175 or shop online at rabinacappliance.com or stop in the showroom at 269 Wyoming Avenue, Kingston. You will be so happy you did. 1 in 3 Americans struggle to pay utility bills. That's outrageous.
My electricity bill just keeps going up and up and up.
And that's the one. Okay, so a third of Americans are struggling to pay their utility bills. 22% missed at least one payment in 2025. This is according to American Home Shield. 11% reported missing multiple payments. The significant number of those struggling may be attributed to the rising utility costs. 88% said their utility bills have increased, and that's leaving 49% overwhelmed. 57% said they're worried about the sustainability of the rate hikes. So the respondents said that the utilities that increased in cost the most, number 1 was electricity, 2 gas, 3 water. I have to say that I am appalled at our water bill. Mm-hmm. I have often mentioned it. I mean, it is through the roof. But according to this, electricity remains the biggest concern. 70% said their electric bills are the most expensive. So consumers near major data centers may be paying more. Of the 14% of respondents who said they live near one, 94% said the utilities have increased. With higher utility bills, homeowners are taking actions to keep costs at bay. Did you install those cisterns yet? I saw something on a reel, and it was brilliant. I'm going to send it to you.
A cistern?
Well, they took the water from the rain gutters, and it went into 3 different huge...
Right. That's what they do in Aruba and St. Martin. They do that. They collect the rainwater, and they use it in the home.
Well, people are using fewer lights, setting lower temperatures, using LED light bulbs, unplugging unused appliances, winterizing their home, and doing laundry less frequently. I jam that washing machine.
She jumps on it to get the stuff in.
I
there.
jam it in there. To compensate for high utility expenses, they're cutting back on leisure expenses like restaurants, taking on a second job or side hustle, and cutting back on groceries. That's sad.
That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
When we went away, I really felt like I was splurging. I turned on all the lights all over the place.
And I kept
and I left them on.
And I walked behind him and turned them off.
Living like a much wealthier man.
Look at my house.
Look
I
at
left
me.
the lights on.
All the lights are on.
All right, we'll be right back after a very brief break. This is the Real Estate Roundtable on 94.3 FM, The Talker.
Who are Century 21 agents? They're high-tech gizmo-packing problem solvers with an appetite for getting things done. They know the best places to buy a home, to sell a home, and to find antiques, if you're into that kind of thing. They're weatherproof, foolproof, and proof positive that smart people doing good work can make big things happen for great folks like you. Oh, and there's one nearby. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster. Each office is independently owned and operated.
Hi, this is Jackie Ruddy from Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate. Is real estate on your mind? It's on ours 24/7. Whether you're buying, selling, investing, or in need of an appraisal, you have questions, we have answers.
Thinking of buying or selling a house and have questions? Tune in to the Real Estate Roundtable hosted by locally owned and operated Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on Saturday mornings at 11 and Sunday mornings at 11:30.
Call 570-344-6724 or visit jruddy.com. That's JRUDDY.com. Welcome back to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker. I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, and with Pat Devaney, my husband, Phil Realtor.
We're back.
With Scott Frazier, owner of Infinite Interiors. Having a fabulous discussion with you. We just have a couple more minutes left for the show. I want to just talk about these styles, which is one.
Let's fill out those minutes.
Yeah. So what are we talking about in terms of, I think right before the break, we were talking about how people can put together a mishmash of different styles and it just doesn't go. So you were saying, look at the lines on the furniture and just, they can be different periods, but as long as they have the similar lines that it would go, it would blend.
Right. Yeah, like again, if you had to circle back, if you had mid-century modern pieces, let's say, and then you can bring in more modern futuristic pieces. They're going to work really well with it. So you just, again, you want to keep those lines in mind and just ask if it works together. Like I run across so many clients over decades of doing this who, feel like, oh, I loved it, so I bought it. And I brought it home and I put it in there. You have to ask yourself if it works. In the end of the day, when you put these pieces together, does it create a look that you were hoping for or a feeling? Because most of the time, all the time actually, when anybody's putting a space together, you're searching for a feeling is what you're actually doing if you break it down a lot harder. And by putting those pieces together, things that you like, you're trying to create a feeling in that space. And does what you're choosing come together? Does it create that?
Well, I'm sure people with pets and young children want to create a feeling but can't because...
Yeah, those are different situations.
Those are different situations, right? So, I love to read articles about home interiors and design and what's in and what's out. And a lot of times I think it's clickbait, but like one of the recent articles... It
is, and I think there's a million opinions.
Oh, sure.
Which is why I tend to, when I design, I don't lean into rules like that because I feel like, especially in today's world, we're so flooded with information, I can find 20 different arguments for the same topic. So I don't lean into any of that. So
is like... white still in terms of interior, like a living room, and so that's so that's the thing that people can do.
Yeah, but I think if you're going to do that, again, commit to it. If you're going to go white, really go white, and then you end up with this beautiful aesthetic at the end because there's a big line of continuity weaved through that with that color.
And black and white.
Black and white, classic, beautiful. Think of walking into a historic home and there's that black and white checkerboard floor in the foyer or in the kitchen.
Or in the bathroom, yeah.
Gorgeous forever.
Right,
yeah.
Okay.
Never a mistake.
All right, so, and
And we're happy colors back. I want to bring that up. Colors back, and it's big, and I'm so happy.
What's in?
Corals are big. I think teal is a big color right now, which is fantastic.
And coral and teal go
beautifully together, really well together. And I'm seeing deep, rich, saturated colors. That makes me really happy. Again, navy blue, deep hunter green, those colors are really big right now. They're rich and they're bold and they're beautiful. But again, you want to lean into them. Don't like have your white Roman bring in, oh, here's one green vase and walk away and think it's not going to do anything. It's going to look like a mistake.
Right.
In that space.
Too sterile.
Yeah, too sterile.
Yeah, I can certainly see how it could be very classy.
Yeah, you just
crisp,
have to commit
clean.
To it. Yep.
But you have to do it right.
Yeah, you have to do it right.
All right. I like colors.
I'm a big fan, and I also love it because coming from a design perspective, to me, that really helps individualize a home to represent the people who live in it. Color. A lack of color is nothing. That's why I'm happy the whole gray and grayish period is dead, because you walk to those houses and it was nothing. To me, it looked horrible and drab. It looked terribly drab and macabre at times because they would pair it with a lot of black, and it's not a happy palette in a house. So I'm happy to see this, that we're turning that corner.
All right, good. Scott Frazier, owner of Infinite Interiors. How does someone get in touch with you?
You can reach me at 570-933-0495 or email SCOTTFRAZIER1219@gmail.com.
Thank you so much for being here with us.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Pat?
Yes, we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home at 901 Troop Street in Dixon City for $209,000. This home is in very good condition. It's got low taxes of only $1,700 a year. Off the front porch, it's got great views. It's got gorgeous woodwork with crown moldings, hardwood floors, and pocket doors. It also has a gas fireplace. It has an above-ground pool and a brand-new rear deck. It also has an on-demand water heater and heated rain gutters to prevent ice dam dump damage.
That's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
I want those.
Yeah.
That's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home at 901 Troop Street in Dixon City for $209,000. That's listed by Jim Gilhooly of our office.
Don't forget to join us again next week for the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate. Same time. Saturday at 11 a.m., Sunday at 11:30 a.m. on 94.3 The Talker.